vibing on a trying to get out of the way of the sun here. That way I can quit messing with our camera. The way it's shining, it's casting like pale light. See what I mean? It's like that's the damn. Hell yeah! Them Stoosey boys went live on a Sunday morning live stream, baby. Talking peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky all the way around the world. First like, hell yeah! Having technical difficulties, these things happen, you know what I mean? How's everybody doing this evening, or today? Damn, I'm still in a toss after last night's glorious live. We're vibing, we're partying, we're hanging. Sunday morning classic Stoosey Boys live stream talking about that peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. Hayseed, first in the house. What's good, Hayseed? Yes, sir. Just a good old boy. I never meaning no harm. Making their way the only way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. And a happy Sunday to y'all as well. Of course, like I say, we appreciate all the folk dropping in up on the live stream. Y'all be sure to hit it up in chat, in comments, down below. Lay it down. Let us know how it's going. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate folk for sure. Hell yeah. 2 likes, 3 folk hanging with us. Let me go ahead and turn this over onto the all messages. I was on my way out to work, but I guess I have to sit down and hit a ball around. Well, you know, these things happen to Hayseed from time to time. Hot damn. Good to see that we can put people on the right track. Motherfucker trying to go to work. What the hell? It's Sunday, my dude. You don't work on Sundays. That ain't what Sundays are about. The Stoosey boys hanging with y'all, all people all around the world. Be dropping in on these YouTube channels and be vibing with us and hanging with us. It's just so much fun. It's a whole lot of awesome if you dig what I'm doing. Damn it, all the people up in here. Like I say, appreciate y'all folk dropping in. Smash up that like button. Drop it down below. Kentucky boys, Kentucky legends, the Stoosey boys. I'm breathing. I'm properly doing shit. There you go. There you go. Tell them how it is. Hanging with Hayseed out here. That's right on, righteous, and awesome. Vibing live. I'm telling you, like I say, last night was fucking wild. It was like it was a damn party. Everyone who could show up did show up, or a ton of folk did. But he's still missing a couple of homies. Big shout out USA from Santa Fe. Hope he's doing all right after that automobile incident he was having. I reckon he's fine at the point where he can still tell us about it, but still, we hope he's doing all right. Big shout out USA from Santa Fe. Definitely hoping he can get that situation sorted out. But yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're hanging out this Sunday. Of course, we've got tons of footage and content that me and Jack Doobie happened to record back yonder way in the wilderness. So we'll be able to be rolling those over the next few days of stuff, you know, dropping that content, getting those out there. Plus a little bit bull sesh, you know what I'm saying, talking, debating, a couple new glorious ideas for the channel in general. We're pretty excited about it. Couple of shine recipes that folk have been kicking around. You know, I've heard about that blackberry lemonade. Matter of fact, I've tasted that blackberry lemonade, and it's damn fine. Word on the streets is watermelon crawls are coming as well. So, of course, folk can stand by for that double dose, double Dutch of sweet shine action. Some Rainbow's blackberry lemonade. And of course, Pawpaw's watermelon cross. Here we got things excited going on that front. Papa's also been cranking on the latest Stoosey Boys parody. I believe it's a parody of Rodeo, so I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. So we got a lot of things going down, of course, out in the Stoosey Boys compound. Of course, it's just great to drop back and vibe with the folk up on live, let people know what we got going down, what sort of fun stuff they can expect from the Stoosey Boys about in the next weeks or so. Big plans that we've discussed, maybe starting to go a little bit longer form content, fancified content. Now, I use that phrase, or I use that, yeah, I guess that's a phrase. I use that phrase with those words specifically chosen because it reflects what we got going on. And no, I haven't heard from Mike today, but you know, I'll jangle at him eventually. Mike knows. Oh, dude, we was doing backflips over that. That was fucking wild as hell. Mad Mike Minnow back up in the Stoosey Boys. That's fucking for real. 5 likes! Thank God we completed some fifth. Morning, Bishops. Welcome to the House of Stoosey. Everyone needs to be. Let's go ahead and drop the pin in that. Pawpaw leading the charge with our pinnable comment. Just like that. Y'all come through with some fire, we'll pin yours too. Mercy. Woo! Hot damn! Sunday morning. We got to do our Sunday morning song. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirtiest shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to greet the day. I'd smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched the smog head playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone's frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. Yeah. What's up, Owie TF Studio? What's up, dog? What a pretty day. It really is. It's getting there. It's starting off. It's going glorious. And see all the yellow flowers and shit up there. Yeah, damn. My baby, my breakfast was a Monster coffee and a bowl of Fifth. There you go. At least he's had breakfast. We're going ahead and doing our vibing live, and then we'll get our grub on and probably go from there, kind of deal. Just depends. But yeah, you can really see them fucking flowers today. I'm having to constantly move the camera to kind of try to keep it in the shade. It's like perfectly glorious lighting, but whenever the sun's shining right dead on it, it's kind of like hazing the shit.
I don't know, when it did that earlier, it looked almost like he had a rainbow.
Hell yeah.
When the sun was glaring.
Well,
Oh,
like
you
I
can see a
say,
bunch of them.
yeah, way up there and shit.
Yeah.
The Jerusalem artichokes, also known as sunflower. Biscuit and gravy, cheese, eggs, and sausage. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're probably gonna have, where's my breakfast? We'll probably be looking at, myself personally, some of that good pizza from fucking last night, just because we're sitting on a ton of it, or relatively. Sitting on a decent amount of pizza.
There's 2 pieces left, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, we went hard on that.
How with only one? Hell, we only had one person show up. I mean, I ate good, and I guess if you did too, then there you go. But God, hey, you think only one person?
Went up there too.
Ah.
Help Mom.
Motherfuckers got it to go, did they? Hush, Papa, you gonna make me hit the awful waffle? What? Man, I love these little patings, but they are.
That, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably ate half of the one pizza. It was good.
Some motherfuckers was just ordering out, were they? That's gotta be nice.
Not really.
I'll get this thing clear eventually. A Waffle House. Well, as long as you don't get in a fight, but you should be past their prime time throwdown hour, I think. Waffle House, that's when you go in the evening for these things. Can, see what I mean? Pale, not pale. Pale, not pale. It's really just where the sun is shining.
I don't even remember the last time I went to a Waffle House.
It's been a hot minute since I've been to a Waffle House. When people started dropping at them, that's when we were like, yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah. Come on, Shade. Why am I stuck in this pale-ass light? I have nothing to... I'm about to yank one of these goddamn elephant ears out and they're hoisted up. Whatever. Welcome to Seaman in the pale fucking morning light. Like I said, I've been brought 4 pieces of pizza home from Tommy and Bobby. Sorry I took your pizza. Ordering out, motherfuckers. 3 in the morning at the Awful Waffle can be entertaining. Oh, I imagine. I've never heard it called that, the Awful Waffle. They told them motherfuckers they come back here, they could have got all the pizza they wanted. And not just 4 pieces. Texas omelet, smothered and covered. Well, now who said anything about an omelet?
That's what we eat at the Waffle House.
Oh! I'd say I thought he was having eggs and biscuits and gravy and all that other. That's usually kind of a go-to. Because it's like you go to a breakfast place, you've got your breakfast platters, you've got your omelets, and then you've got like your sweet shit. And then there may be like one house specialty kind of deal, depending on where you go. But that's about your options for breakfast places. Waffle House, yeah. The Texas omelet. Is that the one that's got like green and red bell peppers in it, or is that your, okay. Some places call that a Southwest omelet, and other places Six Likes, and other places, Then there's like a California omelet. It's got like tomatoes in there and mushrooms and shit, or some fucking shit. I like a regular ass ham cheese omelet. You can go ahead and throw bacon. I guess any meat plus cheese, but don't go throwing any other fucking shit else in there. I better not. Listen, I like red peppers and bell peppers and all that other good shit, but not in my goddamn omelet. I ain't down with that. Eating peppers for breakfast like some kind of crazy ass individual. Never had that, what do you call it? Huevos Rancheros. I never fucked with that neither. I'm not opposed. Jesus Christ, whoa. How did that move the... Oh my God, why is it so bright? It's a morning live stream. Sonic is the chronic, Waffle House is the awful waffle, McDonald's is the big shit. Sonic is the chronic. Sonic will put your ass to sleep. That's the problem. And I've asked like tons of people that have worked at Sonic and shit. I said, dude, which one of you bastards be putting sleeping pills in the goddamn food? If I have some rose bushes today or tomorrow, do you want some of them? There you go. Nature's barbed wire. Nature's sharp ass metallic such and such. Yeah, what they said. Let's get some proper fifth going, because Seaman's really just been cleaning this whole time. So now we can get the game set. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, diddly doo 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 doo. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Also wishing this, so that's this. This is here. And then my thing is here. Just reaching up here, fiddling with things. That is terrible. That will happen. It's just perfect timing, perfect positioning, really. But yes, how's everybody going? My thing is swinging. Oh, what, you're way into swinging, Pawpaw? Bunch of swingers? Yeah, what? Out of context, that sounds so funny. My thing is swinging. Would take some iris bulbs and starts to that lady that works it. You just shine too bright. Oh, I've been everything with lighting. My favorite was when the sun was like directly behind me. So I had like this halo. Wade was like, hello, Jesus. It was fucking hilarious. I don't play well with others. Well, yeah, I know, but it's just when you jumped out of the blue and was like, my thing is swinging. Hey, if that's your thing, I like pleading the fifth personally, but you do whatever you want. My thing is swinging. Here you go. Unless you want me to just, yeah. We are all Americans. We are living the dream. Jack Daniels, NASCAR, Johnny Cash and PVR. Mainly to the right. Let me think. Mine's to the left, but I'm right-handed, so. He said, but I'm right-handed, so. Pleading the fifth and working to pay for the fifth takes most of the time. Yeah, I fucking know, right? It ain't gonna grow itself, but it's fucking fixing to. Dude's been in the game for almost a fucking decade on the daily and hasn't grown the first fucking dude. It's a damn fucking it's a reflection of the fucking situation of our times. And if I ate tomatoes every day for fucking 10 years, you'd have tomato plants. Like, there's no way you wouldn't break down and say, all right, and being as I'm going to eat tomatoes every fucking, every goddamn day, I'm going to have tomato plants. Okay, well, it's the same damn thing. You were really fucking idiotic and stupid for not. And it's nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine. The rapper, the game sucks. Welcome, Omar. I don't think I've ever heard of the game. I've heard of Chance the Rapper, Lil Yachty, Lil Peep, every other stupid fucking name in the 6ix9ine, but it's spelled real goofy. Every other dumbass name in fucking that they could come up with. And let's not forget Bahad, baby. They ain't flying helicopters looking to bust people for growing tomatoes. Yeah, you got a point there. But my argument is, are they going to set a fucking helicopter down over one plant or two plants? Are you serious? It costs money to land those things,
Probably
you know.
Not.
That's been my argument. Especially if it's boldly right out middle in the open. It's like, well, you've got your corn. Look at all the crops down there. Looks like they've gotten one marijuana plant. That's interesting. Anyway, you know, I mean, get fucking real. The game is from the 50 Cent crew. That's hilarious. Every rapper is a little this and that. What about G Unit? Was that G Unit? I'm pretty sure that was 50 Cent's deal. They'll fly drones now. Yeah. What are they going to use the drone, fly down, cut the plant, and fly off before like I don't even have
now,
to.
if I walk out here one day and I just magically see a drone flying away with a plant attached,
I'm shooting it down. They'll say, you can't, it was literally stealing from me. Yeah, I didn't know, what's it got flashing blue? It flies down, cuts the plant down, and then flies off. It never issues a citation warning, nothing. Maddie D, are you an idiot? Well, considering it's the way you phrase that kind of, it would be, are you an idiot? And for the record, yes. I would be so pissed. Like I say, we'd get us a new fucking toy is what that means.
Maybe or look, the bear would eat the drone.
The bear's gonna eat the drone?
That would be fucking hilarious. I'm just
like the drone or the bear would eat
the...
That bear's liable to eat the fifth. No drop GPS markers and the country boys show up. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I see drones all the time, man.
Well,
I straight pulled my tits out at one time just to see what would happen. It got a little bit closer, and then it flew away real fast.
That's awesome. I remember when I got the telescope out on the fucking police one, and that motherfucker went, wow.
Yeah.
They done thought I whooped out the fucking recoilless rifle on their ass or something. I don't know. Okay, if you're looking for this dickhead and you're supposed to be X amount of miles over, why the hell are you over here watching me on my property? And I know you are, because as soon as I try to look at you... Yeah, but it wasn't the same. I'm pretty sure dude was like a dozen miles that way or something. So, like, there's no reason to think that he would just teleport over here. Like, he would be headed this way, maybe, but why would they already be over here if he's way the fuck over there? Why are they just sitting there watching us?
The state line.
Why are they just sitting there watching us? That's my argument. They got that tech and love to get folks on their payment plans. Well, we're good on payment. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I get it. Because we got to pay for it somehow. Fancy ass bullshit. It's the future, really. Probably have 2 counties. Now, yeah, you set up some big hellacious operation, 10, 20, 30 fucking mamas, and yeah, 100%. But I think just a few of them, oh yeah, man, get away. Nobody's going to fuck with you over just a few of them. They're going to take one look at that and say, well, this person probably consumes and they're covering their own consummation. Therefore, breaking less laws in the process. Because, lack of theoretical possession and trafficking and, yeah, all the terrorist organizations I've aided and abetted, allegedly. Over those nickel and dime sacks of pot. It's fucking hysterical, frankly. Sorry, man, I meant to write this to someone else. No hard feelings. Okay. Well, alright then. Y'all be good. He said, dude, why don't you smash that like then? Prove that there are really no hard feelings. What now, Timberwolf? They're watching you because you have a dead alien in the backyard. If I had a dead alien, it certainly wouldn't be in the backyard just willy-nilly. Depends on how bad the sheriff is. I don't know. Seems like we have a different one every other year. Something like that. Because I think they're only elected for like 2 years or some shit. Could be 4, but they can run however many times, sort of deal. I don't know. They see me getting hauled off. I'm sorry. I thought this was America. No, but we do have gnomes back there. I haven't checked on the status of the gnome hutch because that's way down the way. That's going to need reloaditization, I think. But there's black powder in the container here. Definitely sterilization for sure. Yes, indeed. Stoosey Boys Sunday morning live stream. The dead aliens are buried at the junkyard. Oh, hell. Yeah, the extraterrestrial. Martians and such. But yep, it's a Sunday morning vibe and live. The Stoosey Boys are rocking today. It's a nice day to close out the weekend. Seems the weather teetotally fine out here, so we're pretty happy about that. I am not gonna lie. So, what's everyone got? How are we doing today? What's the game plan for today? What are we doing? Let's get that vibe going. And the hayseed was going to try to put a little work in, but we, thank God, were able to deter him from doing that. Managed to do a lot of straightening, cleaning up, and fixing up and stuff sort of yesterday, so pretty happy about that. We're ahead of the game. And we also managed to film. He was knocking it out of the park yesterday, frankly. Got to fix a leak. Where's that? Does it get cold over there? During the winter, hell fucking yeah, it gets cold, Omar. Drops down to about goddamn, the lowest I've seen here was probably about a -18 once, something like that. Was the real feel. That was painful.
It's got where it gets cold as piss.
Like when it's cold, it's so cold that just existing fucking hurts. Mowing down brush and such today, so I don't have to on Tuesday. There you go, Hayseed. The roof above the new windows. Well, that happened. Some of that badass pawpaw wall work. 8 focus, 7 likes. Let's fucking get it. Hell yeah.
His new windows look pretty.
Those new windows look boss as fuck. Got it cleaned up here for the year. There you go. Yeah, but we're the idiots that keep having bold new ideas, and it's like, all right, once winter hits and everything dies back, then we're gonna fucking surge like fucking electricity, right? Take care of some serious business. And then when it's all said and done, you ought to have buku ash trails and fucking all kinds of fun shit. Hayseed seen 15 below. He's in the ballpark. He lives in Kentucky. To be real, he might be more like in Virginia. It gets a little fucking cold. We have the joy of being able to experience both 110 real feels and -10 real feels and shit. It gets cold ahead. It's what you do. You go to step outside and your skin, like your hands just start hurting after about 5-10 minutes. And it's like, God, unprotected, forget about it. And you can layer up, it don't fucking matter. You still gonna be, you put on, you can look like the fucking Michelin Man, you'll still be cold. Now hiking through snow and everything else twice for dispo crap was wild, I ain't gonna lie. He's got the east side held down. Yeah. Hayseed watches the mountains. I'm sitting on the wood stove. Worked 3 months in Kentucky. He said it sucked. Where at, Omar? Because it really makes a difference. My bones hurt when it's cold. Lexington. Horse town. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the hell's in Lexington, to be honest with you. No, it's in Louisville. Said mine hurt every day. Well, I see them right there. They seem fairly healthy trying to skitter around and shit. Lady's like, you're stressing me out. Damn. Said I had to pull these out of her. It's cool. It's a baby. That is the cat equivalent. The cat equivalent of an infant, basically, that just had its eyes open.
Yeah.
She said, show me the babies.
You'll see this one, but his eyes
Oh, you're stressing that mom out. Yeah. Kitty cat. I see that cat looks stressed. She's like, there's nothing I can do. Please bring my baby back. Well, she was making a face, though. Just. Have you been to Atlanta? It sucks, too. That's where I live. Omar's in Atlanta. Yeah, I remember he's talking about those at the indoor beach or whatever, the fake beach. All you can do is just sit there and look at the water. What the fuck? So Omar's holding the fort down in Atlanta. That's cool. I've been through Atlanta a couple times. Sail on cats. You take one and get 10 for free. Hell yeah. Down there in hot Atlanta. Yeah, we always be doing the thing with the lives and the shorts and the videos and stuff. We got content for days, man. That's the thing about doing this for a while. Been a while since I've been to Atlanta. It sucked worse than Nashville. Yeah. There's that airport they want to yammer on about. They might have a Coca-Cola bottling plant, and then there you go. You bring back bad memories. I saw my ex-girlfriend yesterday. She smiled at me. I just walked away. There you go, Omar. Sean Whitesdale up in the house with the How the Boys this morning. Oh, we're doing fantastic. Like I say, we're just chilling, vibing. It's a real easy going, laid back kind of stream. Been hitting it up with the folk and such in chat. So it's been a ton of fun. How's your day going there, Sean? Poor Omar. Down there in hot Atlanta. He said, I also like that whole deal about, oh, Omar, the fucking cereal was on sale or whatever. Yeah, that shit's going in the trash. That was so damn funny. Like I said, I definitely hope everybody's getting their Sunday going right. It always starts with a nice bowl of greens, you know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get the game set. Yeah, boy, can't complain yet. Making something to eat. Alright, what's for breakfast, Sean? What are we having? Said, I love the traffic jam. I bet if you didn't have nowhere to be, good AC, good tunes, I can see a traffic jam not being the worst thing. Especially double if you got food. See me driving around with food everywhere. That way, fuck traffic jam. Guess I'll have dinner and just fuck, yeah. They say it's bumper to bumper out there. This motherfucker starts watching like Prime and shit. Country smoked bacon. There you go. Well, I sure do like the sound of that. 17 more days till fresh pork. Is it going to be cold enough by then, Hayseed? That's awful early. said, is it going to be cold enough? Everybody having fun tonight, yeah. Everybody's having fun. He said, I'm going to a slaughterhouse, thank you. I don't have to worry about these things. Pig brains and eggs are the best. Pawpaw loves that shit. Sounds like he's having it done there, Pawpaw. The fucking Rosa brand or some kind of canned shit. Hey, she's trying to move her babies. She's hollering for help. She's putting them up. She said, hey, that's the other one. Where'd he go? He answered before I got done typing. Yeah! Fastest hands in the West. Having it done, it doesn't get cold long enough anymore. That sucks. So not only does it have to get cold, it's got to get cold and stay cold. Love fresh sausage. The guy I used to get mine doesn't do it anymore. Haven't found any as good. That's hilarious out of context. Yeah. There you go, clipping pretty flyers. I know you're making a bouquet, but damn. Yes, indeed. Wound up with 50 bleed. She said, shut up. That's funny. I'm going to take a moment. Step aside and grab me a beverage. I'll be right. We will be right back after these messages. C-Man and the Stoosey boys. Yeah. It's a process. I like the part where the Wi-Fi solves itself magically despite nothing knowing we work on our own. You notice that? Yeah, it's interesting. Oh! Hell yeah! Been thinking about insulating the shit out of a small building and put a couple of ACs in it. And like Papa said, that would work if you can be sealed off good. Just get some hard electricity to it, that way it'll pull. Omar said in New York City, the power went out. A lot of people died from the cold. Tragic. That is tragic. Right now? Like yesterday or today or something? I wouldn't imagine it'd be that cold already. Don't think it is. I remember during that snowstorm where Texas got totally wrecked. That was the time when we were hiking through the snow to get dispo goods. In the winter, a couple ACs. That's when you throw a wood stove in there. Bennett. Seems to me like fireplaces just don't do much of shit. It's more of a decoration than anything. Seems like wood stove is what's going to actually provide heat with fire indoors kind of deal. Between the two options. Now maybe a big ass fireplace could sort of work. That's how the cookie crumbles. It was dangerous, but it seems fine. Yeah. It seems totally fine. Drinking heavy this morning. What do you mean, COLA? No, I haven't drank this whole ass 2 liter. That'd be wild. I'd be so hopped up. I'd be pissing 24/7. Dude, what the hell? A bin full of taters, a freezer full of pork, chickens laying eggs, all the wood I can burn. I'm fine for a while, come what may. As long as that freezer stays on, is the only caveat. Jumping Jackson to stay warm, but if you stop, you'll die from your sweat. Well, that just circulates the blood. Yeah, that sweat would be what would get your ass. That's why a lot of people caution from, you don't want to insulate necessarily too much, because if you sweat, then if that sweat freezes, you're total fucked. No matter how many layers, because all of a sudden you're cold from the inside kind of deal. There's certain materials that are better. Wool versus cotton versus synthetic fabrics versus shit like that. How well do hemp clothes insulate? Can you make hemp clothes? Is a hemp sweater worse than wool, better than wool? I'm under the impression they're itchy as shit. There's probably a way you can get around that as well, but marigolds. Now you want some of them blue mist flowers, like say there's probably a fucking shipping container full back there. I'm serious. We could make some like potions out of that shit. A pinch of passion and a tablespoon of lust. Yeah. Such lovely ambience out here too. I'm for real. We really do need to get the nature cam going. Speaking of firewood, I got to get on that shit too. Well, it ain't gonna cut itself. He's probably got a chainsaw. It can't be too hard. Oh, if you got one of them split machines where you just put the log in, pull the fucking lever, and it like brings it to this wedge and just splits it right there. Oh, dude. That didn't even work. Of course, hoisting the goddamn log up there sucks, but it's usually cuttings anyway. Marigolds. He said, that's the dream. See, man. Okay, so you just got a fucking two-ended axe or a maul. That sucks. That's some real shit right there. I bet Hayseed's got fucking biceps. Yeah. Trapezius biceps. Omar said, I went to see a voodoo priest for potion. As I was paying, she told me she loved me. I slapped her and ran away. What the hell? Or maybe that was like he was picking up a love potion, so she said, alright, bet, watch this. I love you. All of a sudden he was like, ha! It works! Bam! Fucking runs out the door. What the hell? Omar, what's gotten into you? I didn't that way about 4 years. Found wood that work on a 3-point hitch. What?
Hello.
Damn. Sis up in the house walking the dog. Moxley's like, yes, bring me that bitch. Poor bear. Nah, Pawpaw, you're good. Hey, put Zelda in Moxley's area. Put Zelda in Moxley's area. He's fine. He won't need to know. Well, we'll just say it's not happening. Yeah. Mox is like, oh, yes. We don't need puppies. Ah, puppies are great. Those would actually be compatible. Now, as far as Zelda and Bear, well, that's where that would be a bad idea. These things happen. Come alive, the Stoosey Boys vibe. Total vibe. So let's lay it down and chat. We're about on the back stretch here. What's good? Pig is scratching her back on boots, eating corn off the ground. Yeah! We have too many churches in Georgia. How about some homeless shelters? Well, I think they're supposed to be one and the same. I think churches are kind of supposed to do, but I don't know. He's got a point. He's out of line, but he's got a point. I get where Omar's coming from. That's funny. That is funny. Well, all right, y'all. I guys are going to slide on this Sunday morning live stream. It's been cool hanging with all the folk dropping in, saying what's up. Been awesome and such. We appreciate the folk viewing. We appreciate the folk liking the stream. We appreciate folk hitting it up in chat down below, laying it down. We appreciate the folk subscribing, joining, the subs, the fam, damnly, all that. Appreciate everyone and all that. Hope everyone has a good Sunday. Everyone gets to close that weekend out real good, nice, slick, and awesome. Like Papa said, spread the word daily, and of course that word is legs. Set up decent camps if need to. Yeah. Well, we're sitting pretty good on open land around here. Anyway, so peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky, all the way around the world, wherever you may be. Hope you have a good one. C-Man and the Stoosey boys, and I reckon we are out. So we will catch y'all on the flip and on the fly. See you later. Peace and goodbye. Yeah.